I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and lie and be like, oh my god, this year was absolutely phenomenal. We like did incredible things. We did small things and we can do bigger things. My point here is I want to focus on the actual crew members rather than like boasting about achievements and such. That's something that can be done in the future and something that we probably will do in the future. It's only the first year at the end of the day, and I want to put more focus on the crew members themselves, and over the years these will become bigger and bigger and you'll see the crazy and crazier things we do. But for now, we're gonna focus on something else. The one and only Krew. So let me tell you a few things about each of them. Sir Tobes, the youngest of the group, definitely the unpredictable one, and the reason I say that, there's two main reasons. One, this kid messages me with the most random but exciting, really cool ideas. I wish he went through with more of them, but just out of nowhere he'll be like, look at what I've made, and I'm like, wow, this is gonna make some good money. The second reason is just with his artwork in general, like always unpredictable. He's given me something on a whiteboard, something on a random piece of paper. He gave me Marvel tarot cards. He's given me coasters that he's made, badges that he wants to make. Unpredictable for sure. I gotta say, my favorite piece of artwork from this little dude is definitely the Joker painting. I still have it on the bottom of the website. I literally treasure this thing. I want it framed. All of his artwork is great, but this in particular stands out. I'm very grateful for Sir Tobes because as the youngest of the group, he still holds his weight. He still does as much as he can despite his GCSEs coming up, so wish him luck for that. So thank you to Tobes. Everyone else say thank you to Tobes for trying his best, and I hope that in the future he wants to stay the youngest of the team. We don't know if he will, but he will always be the youngest in my heart because, you know, we have the youngest eldest bond. So yeah, I'm just very grateful that he has stayed in the team and that he's worked as hard as he has, so yay. Almond, my dear Almond, which is what is saved in my phone as in not my dear Almond, because that's quite a long name to save. So anyways, man's waffling as usual. Almond is definitely the calculated one. They are the person in the group that is best at catching on to my mood and checks up on me the most, and I just feel like we're all very intelligent, but they can read the room the best. And if anything were to come up in the group, if I had to pick someone to give responsibilities to, Amy is definitely the one that I trust the most. I would say my favourite piece from Ams is definitely the cat joy piece. You might start to see a theme here if you look at the bottom of the website, which you shouldn't, because then you would ruin the video for yourself, wouldn't you? But yeah, clearly the ones at the bottom of the website are my favourites. I would say it's that because I'm a Lovejoy fan, and also because I love cats, and also I like the colours in the picture, so it's definitely that one. I just want to say thank you to AMS for being incredibly consistent all the time. I feel like there's been times where they have been more consistent than me, which is absolutely crazy because at the end of the day, I'm meant to be the mastermind who's keeping everything together. But I feel like I'm allowed to fall back like 1% of the time, and that 1% is covered. My nachos, my nocturnal, my goofy goofball. Yup. I gotta do what I gotta do. This kid is so funny. Typical Gen Z humor that's a bit concerning, but still absolutely phenomenal. I understand most of it. So I could call myself goofy too, but the reason I wouldn't put this label on myself is because I feel in the household in the future, Nachos is gonna be the one that I have to keep an eye on the most. Yeah, Nachos is a middle child. I'm not gonna lie, man really tried to go against the grain and be the it girl and be like, I'm gonna pick something that's not on the bottom of the website so people don't go and type kldz.co.uk and spoil the whole favourite art piece thing for themselves. But unfortunately, my favourite art piece by Nachos is in fact the Flopper Flower Boy crossover. I don't know how many times I've sighed during this. It's just because I'm realising like people are going to find me so interesting for all the wrong reasons in the future. But yeah, I do love that art piece. Like I can't lie, can I? Well, I could, but what's the point? I'm gonna say a huge thank you to Nachos for bringing me back into my younger, more jokey self, and for reminding me every day that there is some laughter to be had even during stressful times. The memes on her stories always They always make me smile and worry a bit. Kieran, my guy. I call him the charming one for a reason. I feel like I've said this because I'm also charming, and me and Kieran have so many similarities. Like, we're both Libras, big up Libra gang. We both love red and black. We both love sportswear. We both love vintage wear. We both love the same sorts of foods, if I remember correct. We're both, other than charming, both very intelligent. We're just smooth. We're just smooth like butter, you know. Shout out to BTS, I love you. But yeah, we're very smooth. So I had to give him, you know, I had to give him something that I also have, but he has slightly more of somehow. We're back onto the theme of cats somehow. Back onto the theme of cats, because my favorite thing by him is still the picture of his cat, because his cat is so beautiful. Basically, it's one of them things where, like, you know, when you love an animal so much and you see someone with that animal, you kind of want to steal. Let me not incriminate myself before my career's even started. Thank you to Kieran for kind of letting me see the things that I enjoy wearing and doing, but through someone else, if you kind of get what I mean, because he also loves business as well. I love the fact that he'll be my sidekick, my main man, main person other than Emma, probably, because he will be the creative director, which is well deserved. I feel like our brains like mesh very well together. Well, since it's not the actual 3-year anniversary of the company itself yet, I'm not allowed to like be out here crying my eyes out, be like, oh my god, I love you all so much. You already know that, plus we'll wait till July 1st for any sobbing and throwing up and crying, but positive throwing up and crying, of course, not the negative kind. I will say though, I'm happy that the crew has stuck by me. I'm happy to be working with the crew. I'm happy that you, KAVEers, have been supporting the crew. And I look forward to July when I can explain, you know, the whole story and give you a lowdown on the last year, maybe the last 3 years as well, because I've not done something like this before. But I'm very grateful. Of course, I am the spontaneous one. I'll show you my favorite artwork, and thank you for everything.